Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at my favorite Travis Barker drum beats. We're going to be looking at the creative ones, at the virtuous ones that maybe could be also called drum riffs, because they are so catchy it's like a guitar riff but on the drums. So let's dive into my Travis Barker drum beats. Number 10, Reckless Abandon. Well, this is a perfect example of how Travis beats make a simple composition very unique and interesting. If he would have played a normal straight beat, it would have been so boring. Although in that case, I guess the guitar would do a little bit more than it's doing right now because the drums were so busy. But yeah, it's definitely a cool little drum beat Travis did there. And before I forget to mention, this channel now offers channel memberships. So if you want to support what I do, I would appreciate it forever. Check out the link in the description. There is also a PayPal link where you can send how much money you think is appropriate. However much you will send me, it will ensure that I can keep going with what I love. So thank you. But let's see what's next. Number 9, Pin the Grenade. I always hear this beat the wrong way around. I played drums in a post-grunge band for 4 years, and that's why I tend to hear things half-time. And because of that, I hear the beat kind of this way. You know, it's like halftime, but it's actually not. It's like double time or like normal time. It's like more. Back down off the ledge, you're leaving me right now. It feels like you're bleeding me. At one point of the song, at around at 11 seconds, try slow down. You took away a piece of me. At this part, it switches in my head, and I hear it right. But at the beginning, I cannot hear it the right way. It's always halftime. Am I the only one? Let me know in the comments. Number 8. Watch the World. So this one is from Boxcar Racer, and it's actually pretty busy and very hard to play like on point. You have to be a very good drummer. I mean, Travis is a good drummer, but if you want to cover this song, you better be a good drummer, because otherwise this is a beat that really sounds crappy if you're not on point. But of course, Travis is a beast and it's rad. Number 7. Kings of the Weekend. Kings of the Weekend. I can still remember that back then there was studio footage of Travis laying down the drums for the song. We didn't know the song, so it was just a cool drum groove, drum beat. I remember seeing it, I think it was actually on Snapchat. So this is a very cool drum beat where he's just using like the standard hi-hat, snare, bass drum, but he managed to come up with a very, very unique drum beat. And it's really not easy to use just hi-hat, snare and kick and create a unique beat, because hi-hat, snare and kick is like used so much. It's hard to do something unique with it. So I think it's very characteristic, especially considering that he's only using 3 elements. Number 6. Anthem Part 2. When I was younger, I wasn't able to figure out what Travis is playing because it's so busy and fast and maybe not that clear to hear in the song. But now I'm older, I had a lot more experience, my ear is more trained, and I'm able to figure out what he's playing. But that doesn't mean that I could play the beat, because it's still very, very hard to play it very fast. It's like the standard punk thing where he's with the right hand on the floor tom and going. But he added like a lot more accents between the beat. It's like yeah, it's kind of like that. It's very, very crazy and so Travis-like. and it's on my number 6. But let's hit the top 5 with the most crazy stuff and drum riffs. Number 5. Athem's song. So the beat that is used here isn't that crazy actually, but it's so recognizable and adds so much more character to the verse. And yeah, it's kind of melodious. I mean, you can always tell when you can kind of sing the drum beat. I mean, you would recognize it if I sing the drum beat to you, you know, at least when you're musical. I mean, there are not a lot of drum riffs on Enema of the State, because back then Blink's music was way more punk and straightforward than on the later albums. Other than Athem's song, there's this bridge part of the Dysentery Gary, but I wouldn't consider it as a drum riff, but yeah, I could, but it's definitely... If you watched my most progressive Blink-182 songs video, you know my love for the song and for especially that part. It's maybe my favorite part of any Blink song. It has this bossa nova feel to it. Yeah, and so it's very cool. And if you haven't checked out my other video with the most progressive Blink-182 songs, you should do it. Number 4, No Future. So yeah, No Future, another beat I remember seeing on Travis' Snapchat. Yeah, and this beat is very crazy. He's using a lot of elements of the drum set. Like the whole drum set, he's using the ride, the hi-hat, the floor tom, splash cymbal. This is a one I cannot sing to you because it's very fast. You have to listen to the song and imagine the drums are not there. There's not much going on. The drums are really making the character of the verses on this one.
She said, tonight's a waste of time.
It's so cool that he's not just doing a standard backbeat like... It would be so boring. Yeah, and I just love how he's using the cymbal. So good. Number 3, Wishing Well. This is a very underrated drum beat. It's totally not punk at all. It's more like, yeah, bossa nova. I don't really exactly know what influence this drum beat has, but it's so good. And back then when I was a drummer, I was able to play this one, but it was very hard with the cymbal figure, the right cymbal. Actually pretty hard to sing as well. Number 2, Always. It was so close that Always was on my number 1. Yeah, but it's always, this beat is so crazy with this stopping the cymbal within the normal drum beat. Awesome idea for a drum beat element. I love this one. So let's check out the song that prevented Always from winning. Number 1, What Went Wrong?
I'm just joking.
Dogs Eating Dogs. Yeah, this is my favorite drum beat of Travis Barker ever. It's so like a drum riff, so cool, and it's almost a linear beat, and that means that he's only playing one stroke on one element of the drum set at one time. It's always just one hit on any of the instruments. I slow it down for you. Yeah, and I think that's so cool. It's like my favorite composition of Travis on the drums. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite. And if you haven't checked it out, check this one of my videos out. And I see you in the next one.